Good evening. Welcome to Team Legend for our project Re-cyClothes. Our inspiration, textile waste. An average consumer throws away 70 pounds of clothing per year. Globally, we produce 13 million tons of textile waste each year. 95% could be reused or recycled. The persona that we had in mind, one Mary, 43-year-old, who cleans closets and donates, wants to help others, contributes to the recycle movement. Her frustrations are struggling with clothes donation, need help repurpose her items, balancing busy life and clean home. I will not go through the bio in detail because we don't have much time. Going through our next persona, that's Emma, 28-year-old. Her goals are reducing waste and keep recycling, volunteer the others to join to save the planet, reduce and reuse as much as possible. Her frustrations struggle with how to repurpose materials, partner is forgetful on recycling, people who support fast fashion companies. Again, I will not go through the bio because we don't have enough time. Moving on to the idea. What to do with the unwanted clothes? Use our app to donate, upcycle unwanted clothing with Re-cyClothes. We work with your local organization to pick up your unwanted garments and turn them into blankets. You can choose to donate the blanket to someone in need or keep it. What happens to the clothes? Receive unwanted clothes, wash at a local participating wash service, disassemble or cut garments to create components to build a blanket, design and build the blanket. Beautiful blanket is ready. How does it work? When you receive the unwanted clothes, locate a nearby drop off your unwanted clothing, decide the future of your unwanted clothes, keep the blanket, or donate to someone in need, and someone receives your gift of warmth. We tried to build this app with the log on screen of Re-cyClothes. Log in and search for the location. Customer will be asked to key in the number of garments. What would you like? Drop off or request pickup. Would you like to donate the blanket or keep the blanket? Donating to a nearby local organization. You get to confirmation with the number of items and have points for doing something for circular economy. So this is an app that will allow users to find a nearby drop-off to turn your unwanted clothes into a blanket that can be reused. We tried to implement this using AWS and Python. Unfortunately, we bumped into a lot of problems, so we switched to Floexo and G I will hand over to my colleague who will actually walk you through that. These are the flows, and this is the screenshot of the chatbot that we developed. Also, a brainstorming session that we went through is also attached. Thank you.
Today I will talk about how we've created our chatbot using ChatFuel and FlowXO. These are two platforms we've used. So I'll begin with ChatFuel and the welcome message. So this is my welcome message where the user clicks on Get Started and then they get to make a choice between donating their clothes or reusing them. For example, using them, transforming their clothes into a blanket or something which can in turn boost the circular economy. Once they've made their choice, they get to share their location, which is achieved using the JSON API and FlowXO, which I will get to in a minute. And once they've done that, they get two of the closest drop-off points along with details of the locations. So what happens in FlowXO is once I first create a trigger, receive the webhook, this is what is connected to the chat fuel dashboard, the chat fuel block, and then I get the drop off, which ideally this should have shown me the latitude and this should have shown me the longitude, but for some reason we weren't able to make this bit work. And then it looks for charity drop off locations. This is the Google API. This is details of one of the places, and this is my chat fuel token and my bot ID. So this is my Facebook page which we've created. and I'm going to test the bot now using Messenger. So this is my welcome message. I click on get started. Do I wish to donate or reuse? I click on reuse. Share my location. And yeah, so these are two of the drop-off points. So like I mentioned, ideally this should have shown me actual locations